Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. Exciting one today, guys. We have got Cathcart Circle Line Remastered, along with the Class 380 EMU. So all this is it's here. So we're gonna do a little drive on the route with the 380, of course, taking in the sights and just seeing what's on offer in terms of what's been done with the route, and then just having a look around with the 380. Probably will be a couple of videos of this because obviously this is a network of a route, so we can't do everything in one video. We'll get straight in with the 380, of course, and just to have a look here, you get two timetables now. So original timetables, the 2019 one, the new is the 2024 one, and you can see there's a lot more trains on offer. There's a lot, as you can see there. And now the 158 obviously won't be available as it's not out yet, but the 158 once is released, it does have a layer on here as well. I think it lays in like one or two little services. Mainly it's an AI thing, but as you'll see on the DTG preview. So Cathcart 24. So 3 and 4, of course. I think that's had some work done to it as well, some TOS stuff. I think some lighting upgrades and stuff like that, just to bring up to line with the main scope of the route. I'm just going to double check my phone is not on loud, which it is. Let's get that muted before we have any interruptions. That's off. Right, so I'm going to do 2 Oscar 34, which I believe I'm on the wrong one. Yep, it's a 3-car unit we're doing it on. 2 Oscar 34. So we're going to take dynamic off. Live in July. Some cloud on there. So this is a clockwise working, Glasgow Central to Glasgow Central. So we'll get this one loaded and then we'll get started. Right, so 2 Oscar 34 Glasgow Central to Glasgow Central clockwise, times 12:48. We're going to do a clockwise work with this 3-car unit. Let's get straight underway, and already you can see the lovely upgrades. Already see the new ballastic track of the light bait Queen Street. Sorry, Glasgow Central, not Queen Street. Get that wrong already. Ignore that. Right, so we're gonna get key in. Get all that on. So we are going to want to put some headlights on. Wherever that is. That's wipers. There they are, exteriors. Daylights. Doors open. Right, so lighting on here. So we want to put like instrument lights and all that sort of stuff on. So press on here. Now we can put like interior lighting on here. So instrument lighting, like you say, there is, you can do it off or on. Saloon lighting is on as well, so we don't need to actually do anything with that. We can go previous, back to the top. I don't overly know what else this thing does. I mean, you can probably have a look around at bits and pieces. Some of it will just be screens. That's telling me the doors are open. So if I go to top, so you've got the braking stuff on there. Doors. So that's telling us the doors are open on the right hand side with the yellow triangles. Squares on the left mean they're shut. Blue is the leading coach, I presume. Now we can put, I believe, like you can put driver ID and stuff. I don't know how that's done. Now let's have a look. Power, brightness, no, change language, info. No. Good question. How do you do that? Main computer. Nope. There'll be a way of doing this somehow, and I have no idea. Ah, hang on, I found it. Journey number, driver ID. Right, here we go. So let's put a random number in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Driver ID. Go with that. Now to accept it, I presume is enter. There we go. Next stop, I don't know how that goes. I'm hoping it's going to know what we're doing. Because I haven't put any details on that, so let's just see if it shows next station when we get going. Right, I believe that's already off. Forward, and hopefully there we go, we have liftoff. All lovely, shiny singing and dancing. I see another unit for Scotland as well in the game. Scotland's got a very good wealth of trains in this game though. Decent sounds. It does look nice in here. We'll be back here in a little bit so we can have another look round later on. You see the purpley ballast, which is well associated with the Scotland network. Pollokshields East is our first station. I do wonder if it was meant to be, it should say next stop. I don't know if it's meant to do that or not. Doesn't seem to show anything, so not a clue. Three 5s in there as well. Another 380 there. That sort of alien motor noise as they get going. It's well captured, I think, that. I'll tell you one thing though, it is nice to see that this route has been upgraded because I've not touched this in a long time. It's just felt like a really dead route to me. So to have the upgrade and obviously a new unit for this route as well, I think is a very good move. And it puts some breathed life into it. And it's nice to see another enhancement, like remastered route. Obviously we had the West Somerset Railway a few months ago. And obviously now this one's followed. Good move. Long may it continue in moving forward with anything else, whether it's UK, German or US, anything. It brings a new train and an upgraded route and brings it into the new age. How obviously the modern routes look today. I think it's a good go. It's a good move. The 380 is £12.99 as well, which I think is an absolute steal. If anything, I don't think it's too cheap, personally. They're really, really quirky shape, these units. I think they look really smart. Very different, especially with that the slanted gangway. You actually have to activate that. Yeah, you can actually make it go forward. I'll show you that in a bit. I think signals have had also new visuals added to them as well. All of the foliage upgrades and shaders. A little bit juddery around in some areas around Glasgow, but I think it's quite a busy area as well. There's quite a lot going on, so it's to be expected. But other than that, I think also the fact that it runs with the de novo DRM as well, that doesn't help. So we're a 3-car unit, so we don't want to be going right to the end of the platform. The 3-car marker is actually just there, we're going past it. Just. Although it does say, to be fair, we are 11 yards away from stopping, so it must be pointing us to the end of the platform. So a quick look around here. Let's just turn the hood off for a moment. Nice weathering on there. Dust marks at the bottom, all the that brake dust that obviously kicks up over time. Any dirt when it rains and stuff like that obviously has that effect of kicking up. The disable access there. The banner strip over the doors. Cycle entrance there, so there's obviously areas for your bike. What's in the back one? Just a standard entrance belt. It's got the zero carbon emblem on the back there as well. One thing I'd love to know though is what these number 2s resemble. At both ends, I have no idea. The route has been adorned with new stock car markers, so 3 car markers there, but the new... Ah, there's the 381, so that was where it was taking me to that one. So they've got these new ones in as well, which were built for the add-on. They're in the route. Now, existing owners of Cathcart will get this upgrade for free. Obviously, if you haven't got Cathcart and you cut off to buy it, you'll get it from, obviously, when it comes out. If you only recently bought it, obviously the upgrade will come to you. Like all these videos, we're never going to be on time because we're going to have a look around at bits and pieces. So, what will be, will be. It was really nice to drive though. And the audio set is absolutely fantastic. Now, also just note as well on the screens here, these would be where the cameras would be, but TSW, I don't think the like camera screens work very well. Absolutely tank performance, so you just get the no image expected here. Maybe some static pictures would have been nice to have had, but to be fair, this is what happened on Trains and Classics, so it doesn't really faze me, to be fair. Don't want to do that. Don't beep at me. Now, you can't pull the chair down, but apparently you can sit down. Oh, it opens when you sit in it. It does pull down. It's going to keep beeping at me, so we'll get back in here. Thought it'd be nice if you could pull the chair down, but it does animate open when you press E. Or whatever console button it would be for you to get into it. On whatever platform it is you play on. We're on PC. Bustle is next. So the 380 comes with a batch of scenarios as well, along with the timetable. But yeah, the whole Cathcart has got a very, very busy timetable now. There's a lot of stuff. A heck of a lot more busy than what it was. It'd be nice to as well actually now start streaming the route. I don't think it's one of them I've really ever streamed that much. Mainly because it was just quiet. So quite very little time here because we're obviously running late. I think as well, to be fair, it'd be quite a tight timetable to try and keep on top of because it's literally keep going. You see on there, obviously the driving force and like traction effort. As we put a bit more power down, you see the green little triangle moving. And the white bar obviously following. Drops down once it eases. It's 30 through there, isn't it? Loving how vibrant the route now feels. Bowling Green. So the route isn't just had like TOD upgrades and bits and bobs like that. It's actually had scenery updates as well, so there's been more scenery added. I couldn't tell you what's what. No doubt there'll be a changelog to find and see through Dovetail, which will list everything. So the chap that's done the work on this, like, I'm not sure if he's done it all himself or he's had other people do bits with him, but the same guy that did the West Somerset remaster as well, which is Liam. It's another 380. He's done a very good job. Really has brought this route to life. I feel like that's been kit bashed. It sort of drops down. I don't know though. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it is actually a custom bridge. I don't know. It just looks like it's been attached onto something. Someone's car going off. Someone's trying to break into one. Oh, it's gone off. Someone's sorted that out. Cathcart next. I actually think we're going around a part of the route I've never been on. I actually don't think I've done this like loop. I've been like to end terminus areas, but I've never done anything like the loop, I don't think. Is that bad of me? I think as well with the timetable, it's a bit of a crossover between when obviously the 314s were on the decline, off of being carted off to the scrappers, and obviously when the 380s came in. I believe there's Zoomers as well. There's rail tours and bits and pieces. There's plenty to see and do, and a good variety. I think literally, if you was to sit yourself down at Glasgow Central, you would never be like sort of short of seeing a train. Literally be everything in and out all the time. I think DTG actually did a time lapse for like an hour's period or so. Just the amount of trains that were coming in and out. I think there was even Scotsman was in and out as well doing a tour. On the AI side of things, I don't think it's drivable, but I think it was an AI. What we'll do when we get back down to Queen Street, what we'll do, we'll take a look through the saloon, we'll have a look around everywhere, we'll have a play around with the gangway and all that stuff. Obviously we'll get the service out of the way, but if we're too late, we'll start missing things. We'll try and keep as close to time as possible. I don't know if this has got suspension. Let's see if it's got suspension. Doesn't appear so. Whether that's to come, I don't know. To be fair, I have no idea what's going on with suspension. I know there was talks of it coming, but no idea what's what with that yet. Some things obviously have been coming with suspension because the 218 had some suspension. I mean, it's a little bit on the ropey side, but it does bob about. The JT at the pace that I was involved with, that's got the suspension. That had it from launch. I think these have got a bit of a bigger window to see out of than the 385 as well. Still quite restricted though, because you can see a bit of the gangway as well. I presume as well when you open the gangway up, it'll come a bit more into your view. Or you wouldn't drive with the gangway obviously up, right? It always drives with it sort of retracted. It's triangles, well, I don't know what the triangles mean. Look at that little reflection of the light on the damper there. They're not really called buffers, are they? This doesn't have buffers. The cowling, is it? Dampers down here. I said it's the cowling. I think they call it. Dampers down here. The hell am I talking about? Rubbish as usual. I think we'll close some time back here actually as well. I'm just very good at driving, you see. Basically, you need to do some defensive driving on this route. Pollock Shores east again. I think we're going back round to where we were. Are we already back round? No. We're not. Quite a bit yet. I haven't actually been down here, I don't think yet. It's the first for me. So I did see there was a couple of posters that I haven't picked up, so I've definitely not been around here yet. I like that horn. Very punchy. Very crisp. I'm impressed with the audio set on this. I think it's very decent. It's a strong set of recordings. I think this. I have probably just overshot that slightly. I would say maybe the cab could have done with a bit more grubbiness in it. It is very clean. Maybe a little bit on the flat side, but there is some scuff marks, but there's not a lot. Maybe these are really well maintained and kept to a high, clean standard. As you would expect, really. You'd expect drivers not to scuff things. Back in the BR days, they probably didn't care, but these days, obviously, you've got to look after things. At the end of the day, it's your office. You look after it. You don't not making a mess of it. So I can understand why it's probably clean, and also I can understand probably for licensing. Maybe a bit more like a little more scuff marks, a bit of dirt here and there. Probably might have just helped it a bit more, but it's still a nice environment. I don't know if that does anything. Makes any noise or not, I don't know. Door key control and stuff. Shawlands. The OH Lee's also had the new shader onto there, also it makes it a lot more easier to see. So the wire's a bit thicker as well. I believe it makes the wire, I think, thicker. It makes it more visible for a further distance as well. Bit of return wire missing there. Ends.
Ticket checks are in operation at this station. Please have your tickets available for inspection.
Can you put the brightness up on this? I think you can. Ah, there you go. Ah, it does work. As well, it's telling us on there. Mark lights are on, headlights are on, and tail lamp on the rear. So headlights are marked on the front. Next stop's not showing up though. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I've got to do something. I'm not too sure. Maxwell Park next. Look at this then up here. I love the detail up here. Very nice. All the rigging. All this animates as well, so we'll have a look at that in a bit. We'll have a little play at Central. A pair of blue trains. I must have been down here actually, because I've got the flowers. Maybe has been down here.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours.
Do one thing, it's a damn sight better this thing than it is in TS Classic. I'd love to see this ported back into TSC. Shields West. Oh, so very hard to find someone to take a screenshot of the trip because they're all very closed in. I think we're back to where we were before. I presume. Oh no, we're not. There's no wires there. Where are we here? I have no idea what line that is. No, we went down and around. Maybe if there are any trains that come down here in the timetable, I don't know. Maybe the 158? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, this might be a nice screenshot with graffiti. We'll try and do something, aren't we? Oops. It did work, so I moved the camera. I probably won't even use this, but give it a go. I'm not overly keen with that shot, personally. Glasgow Central's next. Back to where we started. That line go anywhere? No, it does. Goes up to Shields Depot. That's this slow, painful section back to Queen Street. Oh, Central. I don't like it saying Queen Street. Probably because I've been there more times in TS than I have in anything else. To be fair, that's probably right, really, because Glasgow Central and Tracy Classic never really went there. Not in a long time, anyway. West Coast Main North, old route. Glasgow Airport, Rail Link, old route. Don't go on them. Glasgow Queen Street, however, on some of the modern routes, I use them from time to time, so yeah, it's a habit. I don't know why. Put it down to bad Tom. It's a 4-car set. So the 4-car sets are the slash ones. 3-car is a slash 0. This is the signal centre over it. Yeah, it's stuttering when we're getting to Glasgow. Very FPS intense around here. Whether it's just loading in the tile, I don't know what it's doing, but it seems to have sorted itself. More or less. I normally use as well the small HUD, but because I've been driving with the German stuff recently, so I've got all that on for the C from PZB. I've just not switched back over. If you're wondering. Really tanking around here for whatever reason. Bit of a worry. I'll sort a thumbnail out off not doing the video because I feel like I'm going to have to do a little bit of artwork to try and sort something here with an Azuma. believe as well you can see the zoomers go past. Is it Neilston? I think. I'm not sure it's Neilston. Somewhere over here. This place here. We go past on that bit as well. So occasionally you'll see them go by. Every time you come in and out of the station, it'll be changing up time because there's just so much going on. It's so busy. The hustle and bustle of a busy Scottish station. Right, let's just get this done. We'll do some dabbling. Put that over the way. Right, so this isn't going out for half an hour, so we've got plenty of time to dabble about with this. So what first thing I'm going to show you is the gangway. So to play with the gangway, you have to retract it or deploy it. So deploying it makes it go upright, retract it brings it back to its slant. So if you have to hold it for a second or two till it I think flashes. No, that hasn't. Let me just get the camera into the right position so we can actually watch this. So if I do that, there we go. That's upright. And then there you go. It's lit up now. So if we detract it, hold it in for so long. There we go. It's going in now. That is really cool. And you can actually see that this rigging slightly moves as well, which is really cool. If I can just watch that again. You can see it slightly moves. Really, really clever. I think it's a really cool little feature. A quirk of these units. Right. So that's that. I mean, let me just actually have to do this again, aren't I? Let's listen to neutral. So, to obviously what you do to couple up these units, you would have to close this, close that, open that, gangway open, like so. Basically, this is once you couple up this, it basically means that you are ready for joining two units up for a service. So obviously, passengers could walk through here, like so. And then obviously to set everything back to how it was, you close the yellow doors, gangway cover up, shut those, open these back up, console door open, and then track the there it's flashing now. Look. There we go. Done. So basically back to its normal position. We're just going to take a quick look around inside the passenger saloon. Apparently the lights aren't on at the minute. Very nice in here. It's not in service currently, hence it's saying it's not calling anywhere. Next stop is not in service. That'll change in a bit, obviously when it goes into its next service. Something's really tanking the FPS. I don't know what it is. Sit here with my mate. Hello. Nice quality textures on the seating as well there. And then that's rear cab. It's nice to see such a busy station. I think that's one of the things with Trains in World is we get all these routes with lovely big stations, but the issue is like sometimes they're not busy. Take Birmingham New Street for example, very, very, very quiet. And it should be a hive activity. This station was very, very quiet on the original Cathcart. All it had was the 314s knocking about. And now look at it, it's got 314s, it's got the 380s, it's got 385s, it's got Zoomers, it's got everything. It's not got everything, but it's got a lot more than it did, so win-win. I think we'll leave it there, guys, for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Links in the description, of always. Do go and take yourself a copy when it's available on your platform. It'll be available, obviously, on platforms, Xbox and PlayStation at the time the video's gone out, and it'll go on PC later on in the afternoon into the early evening tea time on Steam and Epic, so just keep your eye out for them. But thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, and we'll see you very soon for another video. Don't forget Twitch as well, Fridays and Sundays, Tracing TV for the handle on that. But yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.